What if Earth had two moons? A captivating thought that has intrigued scientists, dreamers, and storytellers for generations. As we gaze up at our familiar lunar companion each night, let us embark on a fascinating journey into a world where two celestial dancers grace our evening sky, forever changing the face of our planet and the course of life itself. Imagine a world where Earth, through some cosmic chance during its violent formation or a celestial capture event, acquired a second moon. This additional satellite, roughly 1/3 the mass of our current moon and orbiting at 1.5 times the lunar distance, would transform our planet in ways both subtle and profound. The night sky would tell a different story, with two silvery orbs casting their gentle light upon Earth's surface, creating a celestial ballet that would have shaped the evolution of life and civilization in remarkable ways. The gravitational dance between Earth and its two moons would create a complex choreography of forces that would reshape our world from its very core to the outer reaches of its atmosphere. The most immediate and dramatic effects would manifest in our oceans, where the combined gravitational pull of two moons would create tidal patterns of breathtaking complexity. No longer would we experience the simple rhythm of two high tides and two low tides per day. Instead, our seas would rise and fall in an intricate pattern, with tidal ranges varying dramatically as the moons move through their orbital cycles. When the two moons align, their combined gravitational pull would create super tides of unprecedented magnitude, sending massive volumes of water surging across continental shelves. Coastal regions would have evolved very differently under these conditions, developing wider intertidal zones and unique ecosystems adapted to the complex patterns of exposure and submersion. Imagine vast tidal flats stretching for kilometers, teeming with life forms specially adapted to these dramatic daily changes. The enhanced tidal forces wouldn't just affect our oceans. They would reach deep into Earth's core, generating additional heat through tidal friction. This increased internal heating would drive more vigorous volcanic activity and create a more dynamic tectonic environment. Mountain ranges might be higher, volcanic eruptions more frequent, and earthquakes more common. The very face of our planet would be sculpted differently, with unique geological features born from the interplay of these enhanced forces. Earth's rotation would also feel the effects of this dual moon system. The combined gravitational drag would gradually slow our planet's spin more dramatically than our single moon does today. Days would lengthen more quickly over geological time, and the complex gravitational interactions would create more intricate patterns of axial precession. However, this might not be entirely disadvantageous. The presence of two moons could potentially provide greater stability to Earth's axial tilt, possibly leading to more stable seasonal patterns over long periods. Our atmosphere would not escape the influence of two moons. The complex gravitational fields would generate atmospheric tides of greater magnitude, potentially affecting global weather patterns and climate systems. Ocean circulation patterns would differ from those we know today, driven by the more complex tidal forces and potentially creating different distributions of heat around the globe. These changes would cascade through the entire climate system, potentially creating weather patterns and phenomena unlike anything in our current experience. The night sky would tell a different story under two moons, with patterns of illumination varying in complex ways throughout the month. Some nights might see both moons full, bathing the Earth in twice the usual moonlight, while other nights might feature intricate partial phases of both satellites. Solar and lunar eclipses would become more frequent and varied, with the potential for spectacular double eclipses when both moons align with the Sun. These celestial displays would have profoundly influenced human culture, mythology, and religious beliefs throughout history. Life itself would have evolved differently under the influence of two moons. Marine organisms would have adapted to more complex tidal patterns, potentially developing more sophisticated biological rhythms to track both lunar cycles. The increased tidal ranges would have created larger intertidal zones, possibly driving the evolution of more diverse amphibious life forms. Even terrestrial organisms would have adapted to the different patterns of nighttime illumination, perhaps developing unique behaviors to take advantage of the varying levels of moonlight. For early human societies, the presence of two moons would have provided both challenges and opportunities. Navigation at sea would have required more sophisticated understanding of tidal patterns, but the additional moonlight might have made nighttime travel easier. Agricultural practices would have evolved to take advantage of the complex patterns of tides and illumination, possibly leading to different farming techniques and calendrical systems. The development of science and mathematics might have accelerated in some areas, as the complex motions of two moons would have provided early astronomers with rich opportunities to discover the principles of celestial mechanics. The challenge of predicting the positions and phases of two moons might have driven the earlier development of sophisticated mathematical models and computational techniques. In our modern era, space exploration would face different challenges and opportunities. Launching satellites and spacecraft would require careful consideration of the gravitational fields of both moons, but the presence of two natural satellites might have provided additional stepping stones for lunar exploration and the establishment of off-world bases. Space agencies would need to navigate more complex orbital mechanics, but might also benefit from additional opportunities for gravitational assists and orbital transfers. The geology of both moons would provide fascinating opportunities for comparative studies. The different origins, compositions, and evolutionary histories of the two satellites would offer unique insights into the formation and development of the solar system. The presence of two moons might also have resulted in different patterns of asteroid and meteor impacts on Earth, as the additional gravitational well could have altered the paths of incoming space debris throughout our planet's history. The environmental consequences of a two-moon system would extend to every aspect of Earth's systems. Coastal ecosystems would have evolved to handle the more extreme tidal ranges, perhaps developing more resilient adaptations to rapidly changing water levels. The increased volcanic activity and tectonic movements might have led to more frequent renewal of soil minerals, potentially affecting global patterns of vegetation and agriculture. Ocean currents, shaped by the complex tidal forces, might circulate heat and nutrients differently around the globe, creating unique patterns of marine productivity and climate zones. Energy generation in a two-moon world might have developed along different lines. The more powerful tidal forces could have made tidal power a more attractive and viable energy source, potentially leading to earlier development of renewable energy technologies. The different patterns of wind and ocean currents might have influenced the placement and efficiency of wind and wave power installations. Our understanding of fundamental physics and gravity might have developed differently with two moons, providing a natural laboratory for observing gravitational interactions. The complex dance of two satellites would have provided early physicists with rich observational data for developing theories of gravity and orbital mechanics. This might have accelerated our understanding of celestial mechanics and potentially led to earlier developments in space exploration technology. The influence of two moons would extend even to the realm of human culture and art. Literature, poetry, and music would reflect the richer patterns of celestial movement. Visual artists would have a different palette of natural lighting to work with, and architecture might have evolved to take advantage of the complex patterns of moonlight. Religious and spiritual practices would likely have developed rich symbolism around the dual moons, perhaps seeing them as celestial siblings or divine partners watching over Earth. As we consider this twin-moon scenario, we gain a deeper appreciation for the delicate balance of forces that shape our actual world. The presence of our single moon has been crucial in making Earth the habitable planet we know today, stabilizing our axis, driving the tides that have shaped life's evolution, and providing the gentle rhythm of monthly cycles that have influenced countless aspects of natural and human life. While our imagined two-moon Earth remains in the realm of speculation, exploring such scenarios helps us better understand the complex interactions that shape our own world. It reminds us that the cosmic dance between Earth and Moon is not just a matter of celestial mechanics, but a fundamental influence on the story of life itself. As we continue to explore our own solar system and discover new worlds beyond it, understanding how planetary systems interact and evolve becomes increasingly important. Perhaps somewhere among the countless stars, there exists a world with two moons, where life has evolved along paths we can only imagine, shaped by the eternal dance of three celestial bodies moving through the cosmic night. The beauty of such scientific speculation lies not just in imagining what might have been, but in helping us understand what is. Our single moon, faithful companion through billions of years, has played a crucial role in making Earth the living world we know today. As we look up at its familiar face in our night sky, we can appreciate anew the remarkable chance that gave us exactly the right conditions for life as we know it to flourish.